Back. Welcome back to Smitty's Corner. So here, I'm pretty sure this face needs no introduction. What am I getting ready to speak about? Well, I digress. My mic is muted. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Let's go ahead and take a look at exactly behind this whole Illuminati thing. We always see the whole, the like the back of the dollar, the pyramids, the eye, the whole nine. So apparently it's something called organite. So we're going to listen a little bit deeper into what and why I guess so many celebrities are so huge on this particular shape. Let's rock out.
One reason why Drake keeps organite generators throughout his mansions is going to leave you absolutely speechless. These organite or organ generators are renowned for producing life force energy. Drake, often linked with the mystique of the Illuminati, frequently discusses the importance of surrounding himself with good energy in stories. Beyond their energy producing qualities, these devices also counteract the adverse effects of MF radiation. Observations show that when in proximity to an organite generator, the EMF reader's measurements drops to zero, confirming studies that electromagnetic frequencies can harm our DNA and cells. In another instance,
And what I would wonder is, I wonder how much of what's being said now did back then the ancient Egyptians or whoever. I wonder how much more they knew, considering they're the architects of the design. But let's keep on rocking out.
orgone generator brought an EMF reading from 300 straight down to zero. The potent energy these devices emit is further demonstrated through a frozen water test. Animals, particularly cats and dogs, seem instinctively drawn to orgone generators, often resting beside them. Additionally, these generators can amplify plant growth by threefold, prolong food freshness, and even promote deeper sleep with insanely vivid dreams.
See, the thing about it is that so much of this stuff, for the longest, like, we think, Illuminati and all this other stuff. Well, first of all, the original, like, I think it was like ancient, almost like Kemet or something, whatever. But the original, like, definitely, like, the Illuminati is basically the illuminated one. So it's basically just one who is now enlightened. So to be part of the Illuminati originally just simply meant being enlightened. You are illuminated, Illuminati. But, it's had such a very, very weird and twisted kind of, Pizzagate kind of like reputation, if you want to say, very, very Shiva like. But let's keep rocking out.
Kylie Jenner and the Smith family are not just privy to this knowledge, but they also harness it, integrating organites into their lives. Privilege often opens doors.
Now, I'm not going front. Look, I don't mean to judge, but it was sounding real interesting until they told me that the Smith family is into it. Because as weird as they are, nothing personal. Like, I wish they never would have told me that part. I might have been sold. I wish they would have never told me that part. I don't know what kind of like weird ass avatar energy I'm getting ready to bring into my home, knowing that the Smith family is into this, and it looks like they got shelves of it, and they just as cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs as ever. So I don't know now. I might have to listen a little bit further. Let me see what they got.
To sacred halls of knowledge, the elite circles of the entertainment industry, filled with those we regard as celebrities, find themselves introduced to potent, ancient tools and transformative practices. Such information, despite its profound potential, remains enshrouded.
Now, what I wonder is it religious based? Is it Wiccan based? You see, is it magic as in IK based, right? Like, I wonder, like, is it really something of a good source? Or is it like I guess we would call the devil's tricks once again? Let's keep listening.
In mystery, hidden away from the prying eyes of the masses. Though beautifully crafted, organites are not mere ornaments. Their layered composition, a blend of organic and inorganic materials, acts as an energy sieve, harmonizing the surrounding ambiance. Recent scientific studies, including one from the International Journal of Energy and Environment, have affirmed the tangible effects of organites in modulating energy fields. Yet, such knowledge remains conspicuously absent from mainstream media. Why? The essence of organites taps into an ancient understanding of energy flow and balance. Civilizations, millenniums ago, grasped these concepts and integrated.
Yes. The For example, the Book of Enoch, which I love to study, is such a fascinating book. It speaks a lot about these things, right? And so that's why I kind of was wondering because these are things that I've heard spoken about in the Book of Enoch, which I don't know if it's, I believe that's before or after. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a historian, but it's crazy how much there is a connection. And so when we get to thinking about what's written scripturally, in the scripture, right? And then when you go ahead and you then look at ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, ancient Kemet, the whole nine, how many different, like, do you not know how many different deities literally have the exact same story as Esau or Jesus, as the Christians call him? The exact, I'm talking about born on this day, the gifts brought of a virgin, 33 years, literally, I mean, word for word. And there are deities all over the world with different names. And I wonder what the connection with all of that is. Was it one individual that basically just formed himself as this divine entity traveled the world? I don't know. But let's keep listening.
Them into their structures and practices. The piezoelectric effect generated by organites, which transmutes chaotic energy disturbances into harmonized energy, has garnered scientific validation, particularly from the Institute for Resonance Therapy. Ancient Egyptian pyramids, with their meticulously layered limestone and granite, aim to tap into the same cosmic energy that organites promise. These constructs, though separated by epochs, resonate with a common purpose: harnessing and harmonizing energy. It's fascinating how such impactful knowledge remains mostly in the shadows. Part of the reason is the corporate driven narrative. In a world dominated by pharmaceuticals and tech giants,
That is very, very true. There are so many things, like, for example, the whole ADHD, putting kids on medication. The pharmaceutical industry is very, very huge on not allowing organic. There are so many different things. Like, for example, I just did a video, there's a few videos down on how bees, like the sound that a beehive makes, like all of the bees, them buzzing, actually scientifically has been proven to, like, basically cure PTSD. And they've known about this for quite some time. The humming of bees, because they hit a hertz. The hertz, they hit C. They hit a C note. They hit a C note, I mean. The note is C. And I forgot how many hertz it is. But it's like the perfect, I don't know, it does something that really, it like calms, it calms the bloodstream or something it does. But it's amazing. And it's just the humming of bees. But here it is. We have all of these pills. And that's just one example. That's just one example. I mean, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of hidden medical, wonders that we are kept from. The day that you go on TV and say this orange can cure anything at all, like if you say it cures something, they'll take them off the shelf. And then everybody will have to buy oranges through prescription because you said it cured something. You see how they work it? Let's keep rocking out.
Natural energy balancers like orgonites challenge the status quo. They offer a natural, holistic solution which doesn't always align with commercial interests. And so, despite their efficacy, orgonites are often sidelined, their promise buried beneath layers of commercial rhetoric. However, every time a celebrity embraces the power of orgonites, it chips away at the walls of obscurity. Their endorsements, deliberate or unintentional, elevate orgonites from being mere objects to transformative tools, beckoning a world ready for balance and harmony. The efficacy of orgonites is no longer up for debate. Their potential is world-changing. As this exploration continues, we will dive into the heart of their science and the hope they represent. With orgonites, we stand on the cusp of a revelation, and this might be the tip of the iceberg. At its core, an orgonite is composed of alternating layers of organic and inorganic materials, usually resin and metals. The mixture results in what science calls the piezoelectric effect. When external pressures, like electromagnetic frequencies, are applied, the orgonite generates a harmonizing electrical charge. This isn't just theoretical mumbo-jumbo, it's proven science. Recent studies by the Energy Research Institute have confirmed the orgonite's ability to produce this charge, making it a tangible tool for energy conversion.
So imagine when they do say back during those days, they had flying machines and all kind, like they actually had machinery, right? I wonder if this was possibly one of the sources of fuel. Like, was this the first form of like a gas station, regenerator, battery? Like it's like the first battery ever, and it's astounding to know.
This understanding of energy isn't newfound. Ancient civilizations had an intimate relationship with energy and its manipulation. The Great Pyramids of Egypt, for instance, were strategically built with layered materials. Similar to orgonites, these pyramids were believed to harness cosmic energies. The Chinese, with their practice of feng shui, also recognized the importance of energy flow and balance. They employed specific tools and placement techniques to ensure harmony in their surroundings. This is the same principle that drives orgonites. Venturing into the realm of quantum physics offers even more compelling insights. Particles, at their most fundamental, are energy. The quantum energy field theory suggests that there's an interconnected energy web that permeates everything. Orgonites work by interacting with this very energy web, by converting discordant energies into harmonized ones. They're effectively functioning as quantum tools for your immediate environment. But why has this transformative information remained in the shadows for so long? The reason is simple. It challenges the dominant narrative of several big industries. The implications of orgonites are vast, from health and well-being to environmental harmony, but amplifying their importance could disrupt established markets. One could argue that there's a deliberate sidelining of this invaluable knowledge. Ancient
I do believe that to be true. I definitely believe that to be true. Let's listen to this last part before I have to cut to part two.
civilizations openly employed energy manipulation tools, and today, hidden in plain sight, organites are doing the same. Yet, mainstream acknowledgement remains elusive. What we're unearthing here is more than just a fascinating discovery. It's a call to recognize, understand, and utilize a tool that can transform our lives. The evidence exists, the history supports it. Now, as we further explore, we'll come to realize that the world of organites holds even deeper secrets and transformative potentials. The realm of the hidden and the occult has a rich tapestry of pioneers. Among them stands Dr. Wilhelm Reich, a figure so enigmatic and his discoveries so groundbreaking that they remain a topic of hot debate even today. His conceptions have transformed the way we look at energy, sexual health, and well-being. It's essential to shine a light on Reich's radical claims and the obscured truths about orgone energy. In a world teetering on the brink of another world war, America found itself enveloped in a culture of strict norms. Enter Dr. Reich, who unleashed a concept so novel and audacious that it threatened to shatter societal boundaries. His central belief was direct. A person's libido, when unshackled, can lead to unparalleled physical health and societal functioning.
Which you already know would lead to definitely the pharmaceutical industry ending. It's amazing what it is that they keep from us. We will continue to dig further on part two. This has been your boy Smitty. I digress. My mic is muted. Respect.